Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Los Angeles. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, July 17th. You'll be interested to know. Today is World Emoji Day. This playful holiday began when the calendar emoji displayed July 17th, inspiring fans and technology creators to celebrate. It honors the joy of a visual language, lighting up messages with creativity and smiles. So pick your favorite emoji and celebrate along and join the party. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Friday at Venice Beach. This morning it's looking fair with waves at 2+ feet. Conditions should hold steady through the morning before becoming choppy by late morning as the wind shifts to side shore at 7 miles per hour. Expect the wind to remain side shore around 7 miles per hour into the afternoon. Best time to ride is at 8 a.m. with the 1 foot incoming low tide when the southwest swell is 1.5 feet at 14 seconds and the offshore wind is 6 miles per hour. The first low tide on Friday will be -0.5 foot at 6:30 a.m., followed by a 4.5 foot high tide at 1. The nearshore buoy at Santa Monica Pier reads 73 degrees for the water temperature. Saturday opens with fair conditions in the 2 to 3+ foot range and light southeast winds. As the day progresses, wave heights will hold steady, but may become choppy in the afternoon. Sunday sees a steady increase in swell, with clean conditions and 3 to 4+ foot sets, making it the best day to surf this period. Monday maintains size with 4 to 5+ foot waves, though conditions may become choppy later. This morning, there's patchy fog, and it feels like 67 degrees, with 10 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:05, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:56. Looking ahead in the weather. Saturday will be mostly sunny with highs near 64 and a northeast breeze up to Skip. Sunday and Monday warm up with Sunday near 68 and Monday near 72, staying partly to mostly sunny with lows in the upper 40s to mid-50s. A slight chance of rain returns Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night with highs near 71 and overnight lows around 57. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, in a bizarre turn of events, a police pursuit concluded in the waters off Will Rogers Beach in Malibu on Thursday morning. Authorities reported the incident began around 7:20 a.m. near Pacific Coast Highway and Marina. Officers were pursuing a wanted person on foot when the suspect unexpectedly fled into the ocean. As the situation unfolded, officers continued to monitor the standoff throughout the morning. At this time, authorities have not released further details regarding the suspect or the circumstances that led to this unusual chase. An investigation is still ongoing. Now on to sports. For the first time in history, the reigning champions of South America and Europe will meet for the World Cup title as Argentina and Spain square off for the final on Sunday. Spain boasts the best defense, allowing only 1 goal in 7 matches, while Lionel Messi is chasing the Golden Boot with 8 goals and 4 assists. Argentina has scored 9 goals and Spain has scored 11 during the tournament. Spain's strength lies in possession, with Rodri preventing counterattacks, while Oyarzabal and Marino have combined for 7 goals. Argentina's attack heavily relies on Messi's magic. Predicted lineups include Unai Simon for Spain and Emiliano Martinez for Argentina. The match will take place on July 19th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. In local sports, the Dodgers head to New York this afternoon for a huge matchup against the Yankees at Yankee Stadium. First pitch is at 4:05. Roki Sasaki takes the mound for LA against Gerrit Cole, two elite arms going head-to-head, and honestly, that's the kind of baseball you want to watch. The boys in blue are coming off a rough stretch. They got swept by Arizona earlier this week and have lost 3 straight, sitting at just 1-4 over their last 5. So this road trip to the Bronx comes at the right time. Championship teams show up on the biggest stages. Here's the thing on Shohei Ohtani, though. He'll stay in the lineup as the designated hitter, but he won't pitch this series. The Dodgers are being smart about his left knee, which has bothered him since mid-June. He sat out the All-Star game to get treatment, and the team made the call to hold him off the mound for now. Pitching coach Mark Pryor says they've identified the mechanical issue, and the break should help with the inflammation. So Ohtani is still in the lineup where he's been hot, but his arm stays in the tank. That's the cautious approach when you've got your franchise guy and 2 World Series titles to protect. In top news, Netflix stock dropped over 8% in extended trading after the company's third-quarter outlook fell short of expectations, and engagement trends did not inspire confidence on the street. The streaming giant reported earnings that beat estimates, and revenue grew 13.4% year-over-year to $12.6 billion, slightly underperforming forecasts. Earnings per share came in at $0, slightly beating expectations and above the $0 reported a year ago. Netflix guided revenue for the current quarter at $12.9 billion, against Wall Street's expectation of $13 billion. Co-CEO Greg Peters stated, "Not all hours are created equal," highlighting the impact of live events on revenue. In business news, short sellers are rapidly increasing their bets against SpaceX, driving bearish positioning to nearly 1/3 of the company's public float as the struggling stock hovers below its initial public offering price. About 185 million SpaceX shares are now sold short, representing roughly 29% of the company's publicly tradable float and about $25 billion in bearish wagers, according to S3 Partners. The position has ballooned from an estimated 40 million shares, or roughly 5% to 7% of the float, just 3 weeks ago. The stock has fallen about 20% in July and briefly slipped below its $135 initial public offering price. The largest block remains Elon Musk's stake, representing about 42% of shares outstanding, which is locked up until June 2027. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 1% for the week to about $63,000. Ethereum is up 2% to about $1,800. And XRP is unchanged at $1.09. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. San Francisco Mayor Daniel Lurie is advocating for tougher rules following a significant traffic jam caused by Waymo's robotaxis. The mayor has urged state regulators to enhance regulations for autonomous vehicles after these robotaxis became immobilized in heavy July 4th traffic, exacerbating gridlock. In a letter to the State Department of Transportation, Lurie highlighted previous incidents that showcase the inadequacies of California's current regulatory framework. He proposed that manufacturers demonstrate 4 core operational capabilities to prevent future disruptions, including real-time adjustments to routes and sharing operational data with local agencies. Waymo operates approximately 1,000 robotaxis in the Bay Area and completes over 500,000 paid rides weekly. And in entertainment news, one of the biggest blockbusters of 1996, Independence Day, told the story of an alien invasion of planet Earth, resulting in the mass destruction of several cities, which won the film the Best Visual Effects Oscar. While many have tried to replicate its formula, including director Roland Emmerich, none have succeeded like the original. A key reason is that Independence Day focused on the characters, making viewers invested in their stories. Later films, however, celebrated destruction without addressing the tragic implications, failing to capture the core emotional impact. Disaster films should not exploit massive casualties as a selling point. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American author and humorist Mark Twain. And he said, "The secret of getting ahead is getting started," emphasizing the importance of taking the first step in any endeavor to overcome inertia and begin the journey towards success. And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings, Los Angeles.